Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything on all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. One of the aides of Atiku Abubakar, Aziz Abubakar, said recently that if the opposition doesn't unite in 2027, Peter Obi may never become the president of Nigeria. That is what we're going to talk about in this video. To see why Atiku Abubakar sent one of his aides to make that submission and what it entails ahead of 2027. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours. Also, some of my books are on the screen. These books are available on Amazon. Just type the title of any of these books. It will lead you straight. Type in the title of any of these books with the author's name on your Google space. It will take you directly to the Amazon platform, where these books are available on e-copy, paperback, and hardcover. And Amazon is world's #1 when it comes to print on demand and distribution. They distribute their books to anyone, no matter the remotest part of the world that you stay. Now back to business. The aide of Atiku Abubakar, Abubakar, this is what he wrote on his Twitter space or X handle on this matter. He said, if opposition don't unite come 2027, it is unlikely for Peter Obi to ever, take note of what he said, it is unlikely for Peter Obi to ever become president. Power will surely return to the North in 2031. It is left for Peter Obi to reach an agreement with Atiku Abubakar. But if he chooses to play a spoiler role again come 2027, then he's doing himself more harm politically. Now, this is a psychological game they are playing. What they are saying that Peter Obi should come and play vice presidential role for Atiku Abubakar in 2027. That time is running out for him to ever become president. But where they got it wrong is that Peter Obi has repeatedly said it, that he is not desperate to be the president of Nigeria. If their camp are desperate to be president, Peter Obi is not desperate to be president of Nigeria. Now, if you read what this Abubakar put out on his Twitter space, which I also put on the wall, on your screen there, you see it. He was categorical that 2031, that power will return to them, to the North. But now he didn't take notice of the fact that 2023, power just returned to the South. That it will be disingenuous of him that he is sure that by 2031, power will return to them and it will not leave until 2039. And they are banking on the fact that Peter Obi will be too old by 2039 to be able to be president of Nigeria. Okay? So to me, if there is anybody that the time has run out on to be president, it is not Peter Obi, it is Atiku Abubakar, that he may never become president. But he has an opportunity to be president by 2031 if he can support Peter Obi to be president in 2027. But that is not what they want. They want Peter Obi to sabotage Southern presidency that's supposed to be for 8 years to become 4 years. Then 2031, quote and unquote, Peter Obi, 2031, Peter Obi will now become president or something like that. That's what they are thinking. They think that people are not, they want to give the impression that Atiku will do only one term. Atiku will never do one term. If he has an opportunity to step into the presidential villa, Atiku is not leaving until he does 8 years. That's the fact. Even if he has to be sitting on a wheelchair, Atiku will not relinquish power after just one term. The allure of power, that presidential seat, is not something that when somebody is sitting on it, he will just do one term, especially when the Constitution allows you to do 8 years. It takes a man of integrity, a man who honors his words. It's somebody like Peter Obi that I can be sure that if he gives his words, that he will do one term to complete the South's 8 years in power by 2027, so that he will leave power 4 years later, 2031. He can do it because his record has shown that he is a man of integrity. He's a man of his words. Nobody can say that Peter Obi has ever betrayed him. So that is what ought to be the uppermost, should be the topmost priority of the Atiku camp, if truly they want the bad governance of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to come to an end in 2027. They should support Peter Obi. But the way this Naibi Abubakar is putting it, I think he's insulting some part of this statement he put out there. He said that if Peter Obi chooses to play a spoiler role again come 2027, then he's doing himself more harm politically. Peter Obi did not play a spoiler role in 2023 election. It was Atiku Abubakar who played a spoiler role. Atiku Abubakar had no business contesting that 2023 election. Atiku Abubakar know that after 8 years of Muhammadu Buhari, a northerner, a fellow Fulani, for 8 years, that common sense, even without agreement, common sense dictates that the power will return to the South. He had no business presenting himself to be president after 8 years of Buhari. It is that arrogance of power that made him to present himself against all odds to become president in 2023. He ought not to have presented himself. He was the spoiler. He was the spoiler that spoiled the chances of Peter Obi, if we are to talk like that. But Peter Obi, we know from available information and data and from opinion polls that Peter Obi, despite everything, despite Atiku throwing himself into the ring, despite Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Peter Obi was able to floor them. If INEC had done the right thing, if that election had been free and fair, if that election was transmitted live, as INEC promised, and in line with the Electoral Act, that election was not deliberately, that INEC IRIF was not deliberately switched off under the guise of glitches, that Peter Obi was cruising to unprecedented victory. Look at the places that Peter Obi won, strategic places. He won in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. He won in Lagos. He won in Rivers State, and it was stolen from him. You can see that he has a national mandate. This was a man that even the governor of his state, Professor Soludo, was saying that he doubts if he can even win any one state. That perhaps if he's to win any state, he will be Anambra, just as an homeboy. But Peter Obi had a national mandate, winning in far away, winning elections in Bauchi, in Kaduna, and several other places that people thought he cannot be able to garner votes. And this was a campaign that he started just few months before the election. So if Atiku Abubakar had stepped down and not contest that election, perhaps it would have been difficult for the rigging that took place to that election to have been successfully carried out. So if there was anybody that was a spoiler, it was not Peter Obi. Peter Obi was not a spoiler. He didn't play the role of any spoiler. It was Atiku Abubakar that played the role of a spoiler. Perhaps this Atiku's aide did not understand what a spoiler means, because he has no business contesting that election. Why did Atiku contest 2019? Atiku contested 2019 because it was still the turn of the North. Everybody allowed him. Nobody from the South contested for the presidential ticket in 2019. Not even one in the PDP. But Atiku was the first to go and purchase form when it was the turn of the South in 2023. So he was the spoiler. He was the one that played the spoiler role. And he set again to do another spoiler role. When power is supposed to reside in the North, in the South, by 2023, Atiku is still presenting himself. He's still sending out his aides, still doing underground work so that he will emerge as the presidential candidate of the PDP to contest the election in 2027. So you can see the arrogance of power these people display. He was saying that surely power will return to the North by 2031. But he doesn't feel that it was also important that surely that power should remain in the South until 2031. Because what he's trying to tell Peter Obi to do is to ensure that power is cut short in the South. But Peter Obi is not a Bola Ahmed Tinubu who betrayed the South in 2015 and cut short the Southern presidency for his own personal interest. Peter Obi is a man of his word, a man of his integrity, and a man who understands how these things works. I don't see him, despite all the insult he's receiving from the present government, that have marshaled out all kinds of attack dogs to be attacking him on a daily basis. I don't see Peter Obi trying to cut short the presidency that's supposed to stay in the South, in the hope that he will become president after the North. I don't see it to be doing that. That is the truth. But in any case, even if the 2027 election is held today, the danger is that if it is this semi-neck that will conduct it, if it is going to be conducted under the present Electoral Act, if it is going to be conducted under the present judicial If it is going to be conducted under the present police, it remains to be seen how APC could be defeated, because APC is well primed to rig the election again in 2027, unless Nigerians insist that the National Assembly must amend the Electoral Act and ensure electronic voting and electronic transmission of results. If Nigerians occupy that National Assembly, that is the kind of protest that Nigerians should be talking about, going to occupy the National Assembly until they amend the Electoral Act. All those loopholes that APC use in manipulating the election in 2023 must be blocked. All those loopholes they use in manipulating the election in Edo State must be blocked by the law, so that when they look left, there is no loophole for them to use to rig the election. They look like right, there is no loophole for them to use to rig the election. They look front, they see that the people are ready to take over their country by fire, by force. They will allow the will of the people to prevail. That should be the concern of Atiku Abubakar and his people for now, and not about this fixation on 2027. But if there is any fixation on 2027, it should be how to make sure that Tinubu administration is voted out in 2027, and that Peter Obi, who is a better manager of resources, is put inside the Aso Rock video, so that he will conclude the 8 years tenure of Southern Nigeria. That's my take on this matter. I do not know what you think about it, but whatever is your position, let us know at the comment box, because this is an issue that will continue to be thrown up. How is the APC, that has become an abysmal failure, going to be kicked out legitimately by the will of the people by 2027? Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you, and please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.